BNC's Walter Morris talked with voters in Los Angeles about why it was so important for them to turn out last night.
Down to the wire, California voters casting their ballots in a historic election. For the second time in state history, voters deciding whether they want to recall their governor.
We sort of pushed everything into gear with knocking on doors and phone banking and text banking and leaving door knockers. 44% of the early returns that we saw were coming from black voters. We were able to actually make a 10-point swing in what we're now seeing tonight. So we know that the work that we were doing on the front end has paid dividends.
Well before this election night watch party hosted by AVREP, the African American Voter Registration, Education, and Participation Project, Tuesday, voters packing the polls. Long lines seen at voting centers across the state.
It's my civic duty, and it's an honor to be able to participate.
Vanessa Chester says she didn't have a choice, hand-delivering her ballot to this center in Los Angeles to make sure her vote could be counted as soon as possible.
As a black woman, as the daughter of immigrants, as the first person born in America, there's a lot that I know my parents sacrificed to get me here, and gonna do everything I can to make sure that it wasn't in vain.
For many black voters, the recall election is about more than who was on the ballot, but bread and butter issues that are big in the blue state, like women's rights, criminal justice reform, climate change, and the pandemic. Many telling BNC voting is a right they take seriously.
Because so many people have given so much so that we could have the right to do that, it's kind of our obligation to do it.
And as the country looks ahead to the next election cycle, Chester has this message for other black and brown voters.
We are a powerful group with a lot to say and a ton to give to this country, which we've already done and consistently do over time. And I think that this is a new way for us to show up and show what we have to say and what we have to contribute. And it's so easy, so just do it. Vote, vote, vote.
And now that the recall is over, get ready. Reps for the Newsom campaign tell me they believe this is just a preview of what's to come in the midterms. Reporting in Los Angeles, I'm Walter Morris for BNC.